What's up, everybody? Scene Snob here, Mike Kimball. I'm coming to you with the review of episode 2 of The Mandalorian and chapter 2, The Child. So, oh my god, this episode was amazing. I'm going to do a quick review, probably quicker than the last one, too, because I don't want to give away any spoilers. I want people to enjoy this for what it is. Just kind of give you my initial first thoughts of it. Quick rundown. It picks up like right where the first episode let off. And you have the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda, for lack of a better term, right now. Once we know his name, or I can come up with something, we'll right now stick with Baby Yoda, who, by the way, I think um, is the cutest baby, I guess, in the geek world. Like, for me, it was Baby Groot beforehand, but I think the Baby Yoda from the Mandalorian, kind of squeezes Baby Groot out a little bit. He is adorable. And the reason, so anyway, so we go on, and you have a big fight scene between the Mandalorian and some other bounty hunters. And we go on. He really gets injured in this episode, and he gets beat up a lot. And I dig it. He still kind of comes out on top, but he has to be more diplomatic in some ways. And I really like the way they played it. They're sticking with the Western motif, but they're sticking with the good Westerns I've always liked, where it's not like, like he gets in trouble and he realizes, all right, I can't shoot my way out of this. Like the last episode, like he did shoot his way out of it, and it was great. It was an awesome, almost a send up to the spaghetti westerns, whereas this one is more of like the John Ford-esque westerns of earlier, of like the 40s or 50s, where they're in a situation where he's got to use more brains than brawn, and I really dug it. They brought back Quill. I believe that's how you pronounce his name, the Nick Nolte character from the first episode, because it's his only friend. It's his only friend on this planet that he gets trapped on because Jawas. Yes, we get more Jawas. We get more Sandcrawler. It's amazing. There's an epic chase scene in it, which I dug. It was very Last Crusade-ish. And the Mandalorian is just going after the Jawas that stripped his starship, and he's got to get his pieces back. And it does not go his way, and he has to. At some points, he's down and out. But he realizes he has friends, and he has Baby Yoda in his corner, and a lot is revealed in that sense. Like I said, I don't want to give up spoilers, but I think we all kind of know why the Imperial faction that hired the Mandalorian to get Baby Yoda wants him. And hint, hint, it's a Force type situation. So I know that's kind of spoilerish, but just watch, and it's amazing. And I'm anxious to see where they take this, because obviously it's turned for the Mandalorian. You can't just give up this powerful child to this Imperial faction. So I'm excited. I mean, get excited. Like, keep watching it. If you haven't seen this episode, get on it. Watch this episode. If you haven't watched the show, definitely watch it. I love this. I love what they're doing. The first two episodes have been amazing. I love how different they are, but how perfectly they fit together. The two different directors. I'm gonna mess up these names, but I think it was Dave Filoni directed the first one, and he did a lot of Star Wars stuff, Rebels, things like that. And then this one was Rick Fumiyama, I want to say is how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names, but I have seen his work, The Wood. I've seen Dope. Dope was a great movie. I definitely suggest you go check that one out too. But there's two different styles there, because you could even see it in their previous work, but they meld so perfectly together, and their take on the Western vibe is amazing. So I'm anxious to see how the whole string comes together in the end. And I'm going to be going episode by episode reviewing. But right now, I love this even more than the first one, and that's a hard thing to say because the first episode was just so brilliant. But I'm a John Ford guy. I loved how they used the landscape more so in this. In this episode, whereas like, you had a lot of Star Wars fan homage going on, like you had a lot of things that were very recognizable to us. This one felt more familiar. You didn't have a lot of those the fandom things placed there, but it did feel more familiar. It felt more Star Wars-esque, and I loved that. And it's something that I didn't even feel with the new movies. I like Solo. A lot of people didn't like it. I really enjoyed it. Rogue One was fantastic. Probably the best of the new movies out, and I think everybody would agree with that. I loved Force Awakens, and I really liked The Last Jedi. So like I am not against everything, but none of those movies have the familiar vibe of the Holy Trilogy. And but the Mandalorian kind of, I feel that, especially in this episode too. So I want to see if I feel that more going on, and I'll explore on that more. But it felt familiar to me. It felt Star Wars, and I really appreciated that. And I kind of wish now they had Jon Favreau head up the movies, but that's neither here nor there, and I don't want to take away from anybody else. But yeah, so that's my review. I know it's quick. I know I didn't give away a lot, and I didn't want to. I want everybody to enjoy it for what it is. But I do want to discuss it. So after you watch this video, leave comments, please. I want to hear what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know if you feel that same familiar vibe that I'm talking about. We all love Star Wars, so let's talk about it. Let me know what you think of my stupid face. Am I doing good up here? Do you like it? Is there things I can change? Is there things that you wish I would talk about? I want to learn more. I want anybody who's listening to tell me what you want. All right? But follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at the Scene Snob. I'm the Scene Snob page, the Scene Snobs page on Facebook, and subscribe here on YouTube. Or go to scenesnobs.com. All my videos, all my podcasts are up there. And let me know more. I'm very excited to hear what other people think. I have no problem changing my mind if I find an opinion that works better, or for lack of a better term too. But yeah, I appreciate you watching, and let me know what you guys think. Take care.